So I'm currently washing all the bits from the milk machine. So that's the bits that screw into the gate, and then the teat goes on this side. And then you've got your Y pieces for adding more pipes, and then your non-return valves. These are the worst to wash. So I've got all of these still to wash. So these things are the worst because they, if they get straw in them, they obviously choke. So I'll have to undo them each to give them like a proper wash. But they're really not that easy to even unscrew. Really sore on your fingers. That one's like welded shut. Oh my god. They're such like a small size and they're so awkward. And it's like bloody bits of plastic stick out everywhere. This is why it takes so long. So faffy. Oh, come on. No. Okay, I finally got one. So it just unscrews. And then I don't know if you can see in there, but it's got like milk still in it. And then there's obviously the wee ball in there, which is the non-return part. It's moving about, but it's got a wee bit of milk still in it too. So, into the basin. Probably leave them to soak for a wee while. Get them washed. Just when you think you're nearly there too, you still have a bloody good hold. So you can see here that this one's obviously gotten goo stuck in it. So I'm just going to try and fish that out. So it's like straw and dried milk, I think. Pretty mank. They're really awkward to get at. I think that's it. Looks quite clean in there. So hopefully that'll be it. And then screw them back together. Or try to. Some of them seem to be really tight. And they are in the right threads, but just leave it. Try and keep them as clean as possible. There is sometimes you get some of them that are like completely choked. And obviously you then just have to chuck them. But we try and reuse as many as possible if they're still decent enough, because obviously they probably aren't cheap, let's be honest. This is obviously a job that Mum used to do. She would be the one that would be cleaning all this and putting away all the machine, and so yeah, it's a bit I don't know. I do feel like I'm struggling a bit. Just with it now being a wee bit quieter. Makes you think a bit more about things. So I'm just going along putting the blanks in on the sheep troughs. Because I'm going to take the troughs out now because we won't be needing them. So you can see here that I've unscrewed this bottom bit here and then put this end on. So that's now going to act as a blank. The water will be switched off anyway, but obviously we'll need the blanks on for when the calves come back in the winter time. So then there's 4 bolts that hold the trough on, so that's one there, and then one in there, and then undo them, and then you see one there as well, and I'll need to plank a wood out. Take the troughs out, and then I'll give them a wash and a tidy up, and put them away until early next year. This is the only downside to all of this, is that they're not the easiest of things to get at, especially not the end beams, because they've got these extra supports in them. Ow! I hate these things. They're so worn, but oh my god, I keep nipping my fingers. It's really sore. So this is all the water drinkers are now taken off. So I've got to leave one on at that end up there. Just if we do have sheep in, we can turn on the water for them. But these are all getting taken back across the farm, and they're going to get washed and cleaned up. So you can see here, that's the blanks on. So it'll stay like that now until lambing next year. I have always said I'd keep it real, keep it honest. That's what I'm going to do. I have been struggling this week, particularly being here, sort of tidying it up after lambing, taking everything down, packing stuff away. Obviously, it just feels like we're sort of packing it up, and Mum still hasn't seen it. So yeah, she would have helped me a lot with, well, she would have done all the washing up for the pet lambs and stuff like that, and tidying away the machine and sorting all that side of things. Yeah, it's just being that wee bit quieter now, you sort of have more time to think about things, and I guess just sort of coming back into the house and not seeing her, it's just tough. It's just like a constant reminder that she's not here. Yeah, it still just hasn't really sunk in, I don't think. I'm not sure it will for a while. It was just so sudden. So sudden. She wasn't ill. She was absolutely fine. We were looking around wedding venues. We had lunch, me and her had lunch together. We were talking about all sorts, and yeah, 1 minute was fine and the next, gone. But Davy's just phoned to say that he's bought some yows with lambs at foot, and the float is very close to where they're dropping them off. So he's needing me to go and give him a hand because he's wanting to dose the lambs as well. So they're going to come off the float into his pratley. So I need to go and give him a hand with that.
Suffolk lambs are good, like.
Eh? So these guys have come up the road from Lockerbie, so they will have lost their mums in transit, but hopefully they shouldn't be too long and they'll find them again. Yep, that's that job done. Just need to tidy up now. So yeah, I've come home to start our tea, and also I think I'm going to go around the yows just before dark and check that nobody is on their back, because it's gone from really horrible misty weather to actually really warm and sunny. So I'm gonna go and go around all them, because I really don't want anyone to be on their back. For some reason I managed to have clarted all of my arms today, so right, I'll wash this before I go and make Dad's tea. So Davy's bought his Easy Hair Cross Cheviot yows, so they're looking really well. They came up from Lockerbie, as I said, so they've got, some of them are twins, some of them are singles, so yeah, they're looking really well. They've got Suffolk and Texel lambs on them, so nice lambs on them. They're just obviously a wee bit mucky from being in the float and whatnot, but they'll soon clean up, get settled in, and the yows will hopefully get filled out again. So yeah, it should be good. But no, I think he's quite pleased with them, so I'm sure they will go on and thrive, which is the main thing. So he's got more sheep, he's happy, so that's the main thing. But yeah, I am just gonna go and sort tea now. Might pour myself a gin, because why not? 252. Yeah. Why, what do you think it'll be? Just going round the yows to check that nobody is on their back. Got Roxy and Davy. Say hi.
Hi. Get her up, get her up, get her up.
I'll do.
I'm like,
So, not been there long, thankfully. Squeak your ears into me. That's why we come round them. So that's what happens because we've had a bit of rain and now the sun has come out. They get quite itchy, so they roll on their back and then they get stuck. And if left too long, they die. So thankfully she's not been there long. Well, that's it for this one. Thank you as always for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. Please feel free to give it a wee like and leave a comment below. Hope you're having a lovely weekend and we'll see you for the next one.